Hi, my name is David Mabs, manager of GKP Nursery. GKP Nursery was founded in 2019 with the vision of providing the world's best citrus trees in a faith and family-centered environment. So we decided to feature Grandpa Pat. Him in the logo is we want to carry on his commitment to family, faith, and farming. We want to carry that through our business. In his later years, he decided he wanted to get involved in his own farming operation and eventually formed Patterson Enterprises. I proposed to the family that we start our own citrus nursery and produce high-quality citrus trees for our own farms. When we decided to start growing our own citrus nursery trees, we wanted to differentiate ourselves from the rest of the industry. Most operations had moved their trees indoors. They reduced the size of the containers they were growing them in. But we saw an opportunity to do something here that's a little bit different. So we decided that we would triple the size of the containers from 1 gallon to 3 gallon. We wanted to grow trees with thicker caliper trunks. The standard in the industry has been lowered, and we felt that we could differentiate ourselves by growing a thicker tree that can hold up better in the field and growing them in bags that wouldn't have to be removed before they transplanted them in the field. In 2019, just after we had decided to build the first greenhouse, we were in a meeting at PCI with Bruce Weilman, and I made the statement that we could grow half-inch caliper trees in 1 year, and he said, "No, you can't." And he said that, Bruce has been around a long time. He knows how difficult it is to grow thick caliper trees in containerized nursery. So my uncle wanted to get involved in this and backed me up. And Bruce proposed a bet. He said, "Well, I bet you a dinner at the depot that you can't do that in a year." So we took the bet, and a year later he came out here and we won.
Bruce,
in the last one,
yes.
The field in the back.
have you seen trees like that in 10 months before?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen trees like this in 5 years since when they used to ball them out. When they balled them out in the burlap, that's the last time I've seen a tree of that size.
When I think about a ball and burlap tree, I think of a thick caliper, large tree that's durable, and it's going to hold up to the environment in the valley when it's transplanted. As far as being the good old days, I think it's the good old days in terms of having a nice, thick nursery tree that you can depend on. Since most of the nursery production has been transferred to indoor nursery production, the container size was reduced, the tree spacing is reduced, and the result was the quality of the trees have been reduced. Here at GKP Nursery, we want to set a new industry standard for what a citrus nursery tree is. We want to go back to the thick caliper ball and burlap tree, but do that in an indoor containerized nursery, but use larger containers that allow for wider tree spacing and allow room for the trees to grow thick caliper. GKP Nursery was established in 2019 with the vision of providing the best citrus trees in the world in a faith and family-centered environment. Welcome to the GKP family.